Germany, 1914. The once great nation led by Kaiser Wilhelm has just lost the First Great War. The people live in fear and anticipation of what is about to happen at Versailles. The powers of the world meet up to discuss the fate of Germany. However, Germany was not invited. Attending this conference was Woodrow Wilson for America, Clemenceau for France, and David Lloyd George for Great Britain. Now, we could say that Britain was too harsh on Germany during the Versailles Conference. However, what we can definitely say is that this is one of the reasons World War I could be a turning point in the colonisation of Africa. Up until 1914, Germany had 4 territories. They had German East Africa, German Southwest Africa, Cameroon and Togo. Most of these bordered British territories, so you can already see some reason for rivalry and tension between the two countries. So the French took Cameroon and Togo, the South Africans took Southwest Africa, and the British took East Africa. The empire kept on growing, and Britain's greed and determination would soon be very beneficial in the years to come. Let's fast forward to 1929, the Wall Street crash. Country's economy is in ruins. Global banks are recalling every loans from countries they've loaned to. Europe is in total depression, but luckily Britain had an advantage. The Empire. Without the Empire, Britain might not have been able to pull through the depression, so for once our greed for power might have saved us. This is one of the reasons World War I could be considered a turning point for the colonisation of Africa, but it can also be a negative one. World War I wasn't just white man attacking white man. Over 1/3 of British forces were colonial people from Africa and many places around the world. Picture this. You're an African soldier. You're fighting in a war which you had no intention of starting. You were fighting against an enemy who hasn't hurt you and hasn't wronged you, but you fight for a people that have enslaved your country, exploited your labour, and has just taken away your freedom. This was the problem for many African soldiers fighting in World War I. They returned to tyranny and oppression of their imperial masters. It was their sheer ignorance of their valour and bravery that drove many African people to rebel against their imperial masters. So those were the turning points, both positive and negative. These are all reasons why World War I could be considered a turning point for the colonisation and decolonisation of Africa. Thank you for watching.